What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video, we're going to be catching up with my Funko Pop parcels. And I say catching up with my Funko Pop parcels because I think I only literally have one parcel. The rest is my Christmas haul. And I know Christmas was like 2.5 weeks ago, but at least we're getting to them, right? And just very quickly, let me show you guys two things I got for Christmas that actually aren't Funko Pop related. First up, here we have the graphic novel of the Vox Machina origin stories. I think this was like the library edition. It includes both Series 1 and Series 2. And I didn't just get one, but two Critical Role books, as I also got the Exquisite Exandria cookbook. Just making sure you guys can see it there. A very lovely cover. I've actually wanted to do some like cooking videos on the channel before, like geek cooking videos, because we've got a Star Wars cookbook. I think we may have a cookbook from something else. I can't entirely remember. We've now got this one from Critical Role as well. It's just our kitchen is not like the best to kind of do these sorts of videos, but that's one thing I like. I don't think I've ever shared this with any of you guys. I really like cooking. Of course, like, don't get me wrong, some nights I'm like, man, I cannot be bothered to cook, but when I'm motivated, I actually find it quite cathartic. And I actually wanted to know from you guys, what's something you like other than collecting Funko Pops, Hot Toys, whatever you collect, TCGs? What's something else you guys like doing? Fishing, hunting. It's not really something we do here in the UK. I don't know, swimming, running, let me know in the comment section below. So onto the Funko Pops thing, guys. I've got 3 new Star Wars ones into the collection, but just before I show you what those are, I did want to say, I know I've said this a few times for you guys already, but we do have a dedicated Star Wars channel now that we started last month. We posted a bunch of shorts, and we're due to start posting longer form content within the next 1 to 2 weeks. It's called the Mudhorn Cantina. There is a link to it if you guys did want to check it out. Make sure you subscribe. We've got some really cool Star Wars things to show off for you guys, and check this out. We're currently at the optimal number of subscribers for a Star Wars channel, right? So what were the 3 new Star Wars Funko Pops I got for Christmas then? First up, we have the Amazon exclusive Sabine from the Ahsoka TV series. And speaking of Ahsoka, we have her here in the Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter, although I think this is more from Clone Wars. This is also an Amazon exclusive, part of the Hyperspace Hero sets. And also an Amazon exclusive, and also part of those Hyperspace Hero sets, we have the Mandalorian in the N1 Starfighter with Grogu. So taking closer looks at these then, guys, first up we have Sabine Wren from the Ahsoka TV series. As I mentioned, this is an Amazon exclusive. In fact, all 3 of these Star Wars Funko Pops are Amazon exclusives, which means the boxes aren't in the best condition. They're not horrible. They're like warped, maybe. That's probably the best word I can describe. Warped, rather than like bashed in or whatnot. It's 50-50 with Amazon here in the UK. Sometimes you get stuff in great condition, other times you get it in absolutely horrible condition. I imagine it's the same mostly everywhere else in the world. Amazon don't really care for collectibles that much. But yeah, this pop, you know what? It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Like, there's not really a lot going on with it. Sabine is double gunning. There's no like lightsaber action or anything like that. I know a lot of people were a bit upset that she, like, I can't remember the is it Mary Sue? Is that the term people were using for like Rey, how quickly they learn stuff? And I'm like, Sabine took years to learn stuff and she still wasn't even that great. Like, I think people kind of forget that there's a history before the show, right? Before the series. But anyway, let's not go into that. Yeah, the pulp is still cool. I'm happy to get it and like add it into the Ahsoka collection. I've got Wave 2 on the way. We showed off Wave 1, I think just sometime before Christmas. And yeah, Wave 2 on the way, which is kind of like the dark side wave to an extent. And I imagine we will certainly get more because it was a pretty popular show. Then we have Ahsoka in the Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter. I said earlier, I thought this was from the Clone Wars. Now I'm absolutely positive. I'm seeing it out of box. I mean, it's her younger self, right? She's certainly wearing that outfit. Crop top, is that the right word to use? Maybe there's a more in-universe word for a crop top for Star Wars, but it's definitely her younger self, as I said, on this Delta 7. What were these things? The Hyperspace Heroes, I think that's what they call this set of all like characters and ships. I had the Obi-Wan version of this. In fact, I think that's the only one I picked up before. There's a Anakin, isn't there, in like the Naboo Starfighter? I definitely want to pick that one up. Not sure, have they actually made a younger Anakin figure apart from that one? They may have, but I can't entirely remember. We're obviously going to check out the Mandalorian and Grogu in a second, but there is, of course, Mando and that R5, I can't remember its exact designation, but like that astromech droid that he was with in the last season. We've got like a green and white astromech droid in this one. Yeah, I think think these are just really cool. I like the designs on them, and I'm definitely happy to pick all of them up. Especially this one, Mando in the N1 Starfighter with Grogu in his little, I don't know, porthole, sphere. Again, there's probably an in-universe term for what this window actually is. Of course, he loves looking out into space. He used to like come into Mando's lap, didn't he, on like the Razor Crest and whatnot. But yeah, really, really cool. I knew they were going to make this. I wasn't sure they were going to make the other one, as I just mentioned it, Mando with like the astromech droid, but I knew they were going to make this. It would be interesting to go back. I made a Mandalorian video as soon as season 3 finished, and I was like ranking the possibilities of all the new Funko Pops we were going to get, and I think at the like top of the list, the ones that I said were definitely going to come, I think I scored quite highly, but I'd need to go back. I know I said this one, like Pelimoto with Grogu, like Bo-Katan on the throne. In fact, I think there's a Bo-Katan one of these as well as part of that Hyperspace Heroes. But there were quite a few of them that I said I think are going to come, and Funko have actually made them. So yeah, I should go back and revisit that video really at some point. But yeah, as I said already, these are really, really cool. Happy to get them into the collection. Just announced yesterday as well that the Mandalorian and Grogu are heading to the big screens, right? It looks like we're going to get a movie. I don't know if that means we're not getting season 4. I only saw the headlines, can't say I read anything like any of the articles, to be honest, so not too sure if we are going to get a season 4 or if the next time we see Mando and Grogu is going to be on the big screen. And we got one more Funko Pop to check out that I got for Christmas, guys. Well, I say one Funko Pop, technically it's 4 because it's actually a 4-pack. And you know what? I just thought it is another Amazon exclusive. We have the Amazon glow-in-the-dark exclusive TMNT Mutant Mayhem 4-pack. And I would honestly say that for me personally, TMNT Mutant Mayhem was the surprise hit of 2023. Well, I say surprise hit, I mean like I was surprised by how good it was. I thought it was just going to be like decent, you know. I thought Across the Spider-Verse was going to be the king of animation for 2023, even though it actually lost the Golden Globe, didn't it, to the Boy and the Heron. Still need to check that out. But yeah, I thought Across the Spider-Verse was going to be amazing. It absolutely was. Loved it. And I thought, you know what, TMNT Mutant Mayhem, it's going to be decent, good, maybe. And I was blown away. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We actually caught it in Canada. It was the last day I was in Vancouver. Our flight was late at night, so we needed some time to kill throughout the day, and we ended up going to this cinema. I can't remember what the cinema was called, but the tickets were dirt cheap. They were like $3.50, including tax, I think, like Canadian dollars, which is like £2 or something. Crazy, unheard of, especially for like new movies, because it was new at that time. And like we went in, sat down, and I absolutely loved it. It blew me away. The animation style was really cool. The voice acting was great. I loved all of the pop culture references. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I cannot wait for number 2. And so I thought, you know what, maybe I should grab these Funko Pops because they do look pretty cool, and I was always a big fan of TMNT. Well, I say TMNT because it was actually Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles here in the UK in the late 80s and early 90s. Like, obviously that was my time period as a kid, so I absolutely love the show. For whatever reason, it was called Hero Turtles because I think ninja was considered a bad, dirty, evil word, something along those lines. Very, very stupid. But yeah, I've got like all the OG, well, I say all of them. I don't think I've got Splinter, but most of the other OG ones. And yeah, I figured, you know what, let's grab the Mutant Mayhem ones as well. Put them on my Christmas list because I know this Amazon exclusive one kept going in and out, in and out, in and out of stock. A lot of people wanting the glow-in-the-dark version, obviously. I think the non-glow version, which I think is on Funko Europe, and that pretty easy to get hold of. But yeah, we have the glow-in-the-dark versions here. They all look really, really cool. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and a Raphael. You guys have seen them spinning enough. Let's check out the glows. Alrighty then, guys, here we go. I think it is just the green skin that glows. I was thinking it was going to be like the face masks and whatnot. That just would have looked absolutely amazing, but I suppose that is quite a lot. So here we go then, and boom! Still does look really cool. That's a nice vibrant green. Maybe Donatello not as much. What's going on there with my boy Donatello? He was my favorite back in the day. I honestly don't know why. I don't know if it's because his name begins with D, my name begins with D. Not 100% sure, because I always feel these three were much more popular characters. It was easy when we were playing TMNT, or as I said, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles on the playground, because no one wanted to be Donatello, but I always did. There we go. Maybe that looks a little bit better. I don't know. His is not as good, it seems, as the rest. Raphael, obviously, because his mask covers like most of his head, really. Maybe you don't see as much there either, but as I said, the green skin, yeah, that glow is still pretty darn cool. And so the final pop of the day, guys, I didn't get for Christmas. This actually arrived before Christmas. I did do a short of it the day it came, which I think was the 23rd. We always travel to our mums for Christmas and then meet up with all of our family, have Christmas dinner, spend time with everyone. Always good fun. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this arrived that day because I was like, I knew it was coming and I was like, oh man, it's like not going to come late, is it, when we're not going to be here? And the neighbour's going to have to take it or they're going to leave it out, yada, yada, yada. Who knows? But thankfully it came in the morning before we left. Guys, it is the Stranger Things Eddie, the piggyback moment, is that what it's called? And I don't know if you guys can see that there is a big old crack on the side, which is very, very disappointing because this is actually the Netflix exclusive. Check out that sticker, guys, very, very cool, which means it was a lot more expensive than the special edition version. And as I said, I made a short of this when it first arrived on the 23rd. And after shooting the short, I noticed the crack and I was like, oh man, we're now like leaving to go to my mum's for Christmas. I won't have time to sort this out or at least like return it and whatever. And then I kind of forgot about it over Christmas, forgot about it over the New Year's, and here we are. So yeah, I've had this for what, 2.5, almost 3 weeks. So might be a bit late to go back to Netflix shop, I should say. So we'll see. I'll still contact them, see what happens. Like, I doubt I'd get my money back. I don't really want the hassle of sending stuff back. It's just so annoying. I don't know. They'll probably give me store credit if they give me anything. But like I said, it may already be too late. But yeah, I really wanted this one. I am a sticker whore, proudly, if you want to call me that. And I actually really love the Netflix exclusive sticker there. I think it looks really cool. It actually was on the wrapping, because obviously these have the like boards or like boxes over the top, whatever you want to call them, and so the sticker is always in a place where it's obviously not intrusive of the box, right? But to me it ends up being like slightly intrusive of the like the whole design. So I always like to peel those stickers off, and most of the time when it's on the cellophane wrapping, it's like a horrible sticker. It loses its stickiness, etc, etc. It's just so annoying. But this Netflix sticker, let me tell you, this peeled off so easily and it stuck on so nicely. Funko, whoever made like this Netflix exclusive sticker, please use them to make all stickers going forward, especially if you're going to put those stickers on the cellophane wrapping. But yeah, this is otherwise a pretty cool pop. When I saw it, I was like, really? They've kind of made this like again, because we had the like big moment with Dustin as well as like the demo bats and that. But you know what? It is pretty cool. Try to be very still. It will all be over soon. Chapter 9, the piggyback. Was that the episode? Well, it was the finale, right? I'm pretty certain it was. Eddie in that kind of blue, darkish style. It just looks really cool. I was really happy to add it to the collection. As I said, love that Netflix exclusive sticker. Just such a shame on that crack. Hopefully something can be done about it. And well, there we go, guys. That's me caught up with my Funko Pop parcels. Until next time. And that is therefore going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop some comments below. Let me know what Funko Pops you guys have picked up recently or what you got for Christmas. And as always, we've got plenty more content on the way for you guys. Usual Funko, Lego, statues, figures, and TCGs all incoming. Speaking of TCGs, I've got a video planned for Friday and Saturday. We're going to be opening up Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto Kaiju videos. So if you do love those ones, make sure to stay tuned. And as I said, more Funko, Lego, statues, and figures also on the way. Make sure you stay tuned for all of that as well. What is the easiest way to stay tuned to ask? It's very simple. Subscribe. Hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!